Welcome to highlights of the Sri Lanka Cricket Major Clubs Limited Overs Tournament for 2025. And the final today, the Colombo Cricket Club, along with the police, battle it out at the CCC grounds in Colombo. Right, so here we are, with the stage all set for this final game. And the two teams have played some outstanding cricket to meet in the final as well. And CCC, their team for today is Sonal along with Nishan and Kamindu as De Silva, Dumindu, Inuka, Kamindu Mendis, Lasit along with Nuan, Pavan and Sahan making up the CCC team for this final. Looking at the Police Sports Club, their team as well, led by Ashen Bandara, Jason Fernando, the youngster, Charuka, Pramod, Dinusha along with Dilum, Kusal, Janit Perera, Nadir, Nalin, Priyamal and Vishad making up the CCC team. So the CCC won the toss and elected to bat first. Here we are, so the CCC batsman, the opener is walking out to the middle. And here's the first ball coming up. Played away on the onside, no chance of run. That's a dot ball to start with. And this one's pulled away on the onside. That's a great shot. One bounce to the boundary for 4. And there's hit on the pad straight away. Given out, it'll be W. And cross pull to the batsman who was out for no score for tournament in the semi-finals and finals for the batsman. And off the back foot this time, forced to on the offside. Beats the field to the boundary for 4. Thick edge over the head of Slips and wicket keeper for 4. And this one again over the head of that backward point fielder. There we are. Clean bowled, excellent delivery, and De Silva is the batsman who was out. Lovely shot from Kamindu Mendis. Plays away on the onside, reaches the boundary for 4. This is driven on the offside. No ball call, so the free hit will come up. And that's lofted on the onside. In the air for a while, he was out caught, but because it was a free hit, no wicket has been taken. This one's played away past the diving extra cover fielder down towards the boundary. Very fast outfielder at the CCC grounds. He tries to put it back but can't do so. And this one again in the air for a while, but again to the boundary for 4. Off the back foot, forced to the offside. Lovely little shot between point and extra cover. And this one cut away again. Good shot to get 4 runs and driven uppishly past the fielder. A diving third man can't cut it off. This is played very nicely on the onside and beats the fielder again to the boundary for 4. And down the track, driven on the offside, beats the fielder at mid-off. No chance of stopping that. And this is off the back foot again. Cut away down past the fielder at backward point for 4. Nicely swept away. Short fine leg, can't cut that off. So 4 more runs. And he's flicked on the off the pads on the onside. And he gets the ball running down towards the mid-wicket region, and they pick up a couple of runs, and that's 50 up for Madushka as well. Cut away down to third man, lovely shot, well played, and again off the back foot, played away on the offside, and straight to the boundary for 4. The flows are raining in, and then we have Pavan as Rathnayake is the man who's with it, and these are played on the offside and onside. Excellent shots indeed. And driven with the full face to the bat. Reaches the boundary very quickly. The fielder can't cut that off. And that's nicely played again by Mendis. Beats the man at backward point to the boundary for 4. And driven on the offside. That's a good shot. And reaches the boundary at long off, but cut off just inside. And there's another good performance with the bat from the opener. Driven again on the offside. Past the bowler and down to the boundary for 4. Again, a great shot. Good placement as well. And the boundary finds that ball coming in. This is thick outside edge. Picked up at backward point. It's an excellent catch. A very good catch coming to Mendis, the batsman out. And CCC lost their 3rd wicket with the departure of Mendis. Pulled away on the onside. Fielder can't get there. Gets 4 more runs. Hit uppishly on the off. Over the head of that mid-off fielder to the boundary. And again driven straight towards extra cover. Another good catch being taken. And CCC lose another wicket. Well, this is where they lost those wickets, but the run rate kept climbing. And that's a full toss hit away on the onside for 4. Inside out on the offside. Finds the boundary again. And good use of the feet. beats the fielder on the offside, down to the boundary for 4. Again, full face to the bat and driven on the offside through extra cover to sweeper for 4. Swept away, down towards fine leg again. Fielder can't get there. Down the track, lofted on the offside, and it's over the ropes again. Played away beautifully on the onside and into the boundary. Another great shot that bisects all the fielders. Another one that's hit in the air and goes over the head of the fielders. And this one again down the track, lofted on the offside and gets 6 more runs. Again another 6, and the sixers are raining that time for the CCC. Look at that one. Hit away on the onside. Fielder had no chance. Pulled away again, and that's when the scoreboard started to really go crazy and runs are coming in very quickly for the CCC. So CCC made full use of that. Poor bowling for the police as well. And there we are down the track again, lofted on the onside. Full toss, hit away on the onside towards the vacant mid-wicket region for 6. And there we are, another 50 comes up for the captain Sonal himself. And congratulations from Pavan, the non-striker, Pavan Rathnayake. Out caught this time. So the captain goes, the CCC captain, he played a good innings, a smart innings in fact. Another full toss, hit away on the onside and down to the boundary for 4. And a lot of width on that. The fielder can't get a hand to it, runs out towards backward point, boundary for 4. And that's Pavan Rathnayake into his stride, gets to 100 with that and raises his bat, acknowledges the applause from his teammates. And this is a hit away on the onside again. That's a good shot. And that was racing over that boundary. Sixers are raining. Another one bounce, 2 bouncers picked up or misfielded at the boundary for 4. And that was the end of the CCC innings. And in 50 overs, they made 387 for 5. There is the scorecard. Nishan made 88. Lasit no score. De Silva made 2. Kamindu Mendis 59. Pavan Rathnayake not out 158 on 94 balls. And Sonal, the captain, 53 of 51. Kamindu not out on 10 of 5. And 17 extras, the total of 387 to 5 in their 50 overs. Looking at the bowling for the police, Pramod, 10 overs, 2 for 92. Charuka, 2 for 65 from 8. Nalin, 7 overs, none for 69. Dilum, none for 74 from 10 overs. Dinusha bowled just 1 over for 8 runs. Nadira, none for 39 from 7. Ashen, 7 overs, 1 for 37. The follow wickets 725, 155, 172 and 362. 17 extras, the total of 387 to 5 in their 50 overs. Right now we'll see the police department coming out to bat. They'll need to make a 388 to win. That's a big ask indeed for the police. So here they are, the openers are out in the middle. And how far can they get? That's the question. Luis Fernando, the left arm seamer in action and bowled in the first ball. And that one down the leg side, so wide call straight away. There we are, umpire Ruchida Palyaguruge. This is down the leg side but nicely clipped away. It was in the air for a while but dropped at backward square leg. Driven nicely on the offside, beats the backward point, down to the boundary for 4. And that's a lovely drive on the offside. Excellent drive along the ground for 4. And this one is in the air again but past the fielders to sweep a cow for 4. Short, gets the edge, caught by the wicket keeper. The first wicket falls and there we are, so the police lose the wicket very quickly and in pursuit of 388. That's flicked away nicely on the onside, back for the square. The fielder can't get there, it's into the boundary for 4. And this one again, it's in the air for a while. And the fielder gets under it, takes a simple catch. And the police lose their second wicket. Vish Fernando picks up his first. And the police sports club with that big total to make for losing wickets on regular intervals. This one was thick outside edge, dropped that slip. And the next one was driven on the onside down towards the mid-wicket region for 4. Another great shot on the offside. Fielder can't get to that. Hit in the air again down to third man for 4. Flicked away on the onside down towards deep mid-wicket. No fielder around there for 4. And this one off the back foot. What a lovely shot that is. Along the ground to the boundary at extra cover. Could have been a cotton ball but was dropped. And this one flicked on the onside. Short, that was an easy dismissal. A very soft dismissal from the batsman. And the police lose another wicket. Pulled away on the onside this time. And that was into the boundary itself. Again up in the air. And another pull shot on the onside. and straight down the throat of the backward square leg, who makes no mistake with that. And Bandara, the captain himself, or Kusal Janit Perera, is the batsman who was out. Played straight towards extra cover. Another wicket falls for the Police Sports Club. There we are. Bandara is the batsman who's out. And this one is driven again on the offside. So it's a nice shot. And the fielder can't get there, so it's 4. Pulled away in the air on the onside again. Backward square. Down the leg side. A poor delivery. Gets the treatment down towards fine leg for 4. Down the track. Lofted again. And this time it's over the rope for 6. And this one again played in the air. Fielder won't get there into the boundary for 4. Again, uppishly on the offside. And fielder dives but can't stop it. Flicked away straight to mid-wicket. So wicket falls again. And there's the captain of the CCC picking up that wicket. So wickets are falling for the Police Sports Club. And this one again, that is straight on, and umpired no hesitation to rule him out. LBW. There's another wicket that falls. So we're down to the tail of the Police. And this one is cut away again. Backward point, can't stop that. Gets to the boundary for 4. And here we are again, pulled away on the onside this time. In the air, well caught. Absolute stunning catch from Cruz Bulle, who picks up that the decision of out from the third umpire comes on the screen as well. Driven on the onside. Couple of bounces to the boundary for 4. And again, lofted on the onside. Over the ropes for 6. Didn't quite get hold of that, but was enough back to let the ball run to the boundary for 4. And again, this was another shot that went right up in the air. Out caught. Well, there we are. And a no ball was called because it's over the head, in fact. So the batsman survived. But then shortly afterwards, he played another poor shot and was caught by Kamindu Mendis at a mid-wicket. So another wicket falls. And the Police are now down to the tail and really looking to make some impression. This one bowled him up, cleaned him up in fact. And that was the end of the Police innings, and they were bowled out for 200 in 40.2 overs. So the batting card for the Police, there you are. Dinusha made 10 of 14, Nadira 11, and Kusal Janit Perera 31 of 17. He disappointed his teammates once again. Vishad made 22 of 34. Ashen Bandara, the captain, made only 7. Priyamal was good with the bat, made 57 of 56. Jason Fernando, the youngster, 26 of 39. And Charuka made 1. Dilum 7. Nalin 19. Pramod not out not. 9 extras with a total of 200 all out in 40.2 overs. Looking at the bowling figures for the CCC, there we have Visha Fernando, 1 for 25 from 5 overs. Nuan 8 overs, 1 for 44, a bit expensive. Dharanjali Silva 4 overs, 1 for 22. Kamindu 2 for 36 from 5 overs. Inuka was a pick of the bowlers, 4 for 32 from 9.2 overs. Sonal, the captain, 7 overs, 1 for 27. And Kamindu Mendis, 2 overs, none for 14. The follow wickets, first at 22, second at 26. The third at 66, the fourth at 82. The fifth at 86, the sixth at 154. The 7th at 159, 8th at 172, 9th at 200, and all out for 200. So 9 extras in a total of 200 all out in 40.2 overs. Right, let's take a look at the summary of this game. There we are. The Colombo Cricket Club won the toss, elected to bat first. They made 387 to 5 in their 50 overs. Pavan, Rathnayake making 158 of 94, is not out in the end. Nishan 88 of 85, Kamindu Mendis 59 of 52, Pramod 2 for 92, Charuka 2 for 65, Ashen 1 for 37. The Police in reply were bowled out for 200 in 40.2 overs. Priyamal Perera made 57 of 56, Kusal Janit Perera 31 of 17, Jason Fernando 26 of 39, and the bowling for the CCC, Inuka 4 for 32, Kamindu 2 for 36, and Visha Fernando 1 for 25. So CCC won by 187 runs, the final of the Sri Lanka Cricket Major Clubs Limited Overs tournament for 2025. Right, that's the lineup of the highlights of the final game played at the CCC grounds again. And we hope you enjoyed the highlights, and we thank you for your company, and we'll catch you again sometime with more news of cricket.